how concerned are you? Because let me tell you, honestly, when I see certain things about America, in some parts, I don't want to exaggerate, there is a demonization of America.
Absolutely.
It's becoming like a new religion, and like a new religion that has new converts, like a new religion that has its own high priests,
right.
its own even religious text.
Right.
And in the last, since 9/11, and because of Iraq, that alienation, you know, is wider between the Americans and in generations past, the United States was held high. It was the only Western power with no colonial legacy.
Right.
I mean, how concerned are you? And because people sense that you have a different political discourse, and I think, judging by what Al-Qaeda says, Zawahiri and Osama bin Laden and all these,
yeah, I noticed
chorus,
they seem nervous.
They seem very nervous, exactly.
Yeah.
Now, tell me why they should be more nervous.
Well, I think that when you look at the rhetoric that they've been using against me, before I even took office,
I know.
What that tells me is that their ideas are bankrupt.
Absolutely.
There's no actions that they've taken that say a child in the Muslim world is getting a better education because of them, or has better health care because of them. In my inauguration speech, I spoke about you will be judged on what you build, not what you destroy. And what they've been doing is destroying things. And over time, I think the Muslim world has recognized that that path is leading no place, except more death and destruction. Now, my job is to communicate the fact that the United States has a stake in the well-being of the Muslim world, that the language we use has to be language of respect. You know, I have Muslim members of my family. I have lived in Muslim countries.
The largest one.
The largest one, Indonesia. And so what I want to communicate is the fact that in all my travels throughout the Muslim world, what I've come to understand is that regardless of your faith, and America is a country of Muslim, Jews, Christians, non-believers, regardless of your faith, people all have certain common hopes and common dreams. And my job is to communicate to the American people that the Muslim world is filled with extraordinary people who simply want to live their lives and see their children live better lives. My job to the Muslim world is to communicate that the Americans are not your enemy. We sometimes make mistakes. We have not been perfect. But if you look at the track record, as you say, America was not born as a colonial power, and that the same respect and partnership that America had with the Muslim world as recently as 20 or 30 years ago, there's no reason why we can't restore that. And that, I think, is going to be an important task. But ultimately, people are going to judge me not by my words, but by my actions and my administration's actions. And I think that what you will see over the next several years is that I'm not going to agree with everything that some Muslim leader may say or what's on a television station in the Arab world. But I think that what you'll see is somebody who is listening, who is respectful, and who is trying to promote the interests not just of the United States, but also ordinary people who right now are suffering from poverty and a lack of opportunity. I want to make sure that I'm speaking to them as well.